This is Mike. I'm checking out a 2015 Nissan Rogue, and at night. But actually, it's not at night, it's during the day, but I'm in the service department so I can get the least amount of light in here so we can check out what it looks like at night. Here in the front, you can see I do have the parking lights on, and you do have these running lights around the headlights here, and it has that kind of sporty, aggressive pattern there. And they are accented with LEDs. Let's take a look at the part. You do have that side marker there, but let's take a look at the lights here in the back. And I like the way the Rogue has like a, not just a straight line. It's got a little bit of a curve to it in the back. It gives it a more distinct look, especially in the front. So let's go ahead and turn the headlights on, and might as well go ahead and turn the fog lights on as well. But you'll notice with the projectors, you get that line right there. You see that line? It's very, sharp where they want the light to shine on the road to avoid blinding people. So it's just below the eye level of the other drivers. Now, when you turn the headlights on, the bright lights, you notice the floodlights come on, and that line kind of disappears now. But let's take a look at the front here. Also, the fog lights will turn off with the high beams. So here in the front, we've got the projector headlights. And you got the halogen fog lights down there. And I think, pretty sure that these are LED headlights. They're very bright white. As you can see, the difference in the fog lights are halogen. They're a little bit of a yellow tint. Let's go ahead and turn on the turn signal. So you got your turn signal there. And you also notice that it does have a side marker here. It's a pretty good safety feature to have the light, shining in multiple places, so that way other drivers can see that you actually are turning. See what it looks like there in the back. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the headlights off, and let's take a look at the back of the vehicle. One thing you'll notice here is the tag light there is pretty good illumination. Let's take a look in the back. You notice the four-way flashes will flash to alert anybody around that you're actually outside of the vehicle. So here in the back, you'll see that there is one light here, and so it is going to create a little bit of a shadow, but it isn't enough to illuminate all the way to the other side. And that is the only light I'm seeing in the back, and it is kind of recessed a little bit because you have this plastic there, so it does kind of limit your view around that corner there. You can see in there a little bit. Let me turn the night vision on just so you can give you some context of what I'm looking at here. It is pretty dark, and with the light behind me kind of filling in, it kind of doesn't look quite as dark, but that one light is, it's adequate, but I guess the other interior lights kind of help out with that. And you do have a backlit button here to close the tailgate. And the flashers, four-way flashers are flashing again. Alright, let's take a look at the back seat. First, the back door. Absolutely no lights on the back door. Back seats are very well lit. They do have two lights, one there, one here. So basically you've got two lights there on the ceiling that fill in the back seat very well. To avoid shadows, the two lights really help fill it in. No other ambient lights that I can see back here, but the floorboard is illuminated, the seats are illuminated, everything's illuminated quite well. And let's see how that works with the back. Because with just the back open, you just have that one light. And so yeah, it helps out a little bit, but it's not quite it doesn't, with the seats folded up like that, it doesn't really make it to the back as much as you might think. Alright, so that back seat looks pretty good. Let's take a look in here. So looking at the driver's door, let me give you some context of what I'm looking at. Alright, so now you can see nothing really backlit. I mean, there's some backlit buttons here, there and there, but no ambient light in the door. And let's see if there's any threshold. No, there's no threshold lighting there. And you see you've got a lot of backlit buttons though. No floorboard button lights that I can tell. But anyways, let me get in here. And I'm going to go ahead and start it up so we can get everything on. Alright, so the steering wheel has some really good backlit illumination there. And there. Now the gauges, here's the buttons for the dimmer switch. So I'm going to put it on maximum so you can see what the interior lights look like there. We have night mode with the screen now has a black background. So but all the backlit buttons are really handy. I mean, you can see them very, very clear, very easy to see. There's your heated seat buttons there. Let's take a look at the around view camera and see how, yeah, that's very, very bright there. Okay, let's take a look at the map. It does have the night view on the map too, so the background's black instead of white. And I'm not close to a road, so it's not showing any roads. But when you zoom out, you'll see some roads. See, the roads are white, and now the background is black. Pretty cool. No ambient lights. You see in the floorboard is completely black. You do have this one ambient light here that kind of, fills in down here where the cup holders and stuff are, but it's very dim. Of course, you can turn on a light if you wanted to. Let's take a look in the glove compartment. It's completely black as well. Let's see there. So yeah, the bare necessities, as far as all the buttons are all backlit, which is great. Not a lot of ambient light in here. Let's check out the center console. Yeah, it's completely dark as well. Let me see if I can. Yeah, just completely dark there. So yeah, pretty much dark except for the main features here, which looks very nice. All the backlit buttons are awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and put the camera behind the vehicle. Alright, there you have it. 2015 Nissan Rogue at night, or simulating that anyway. Anyway, appreciate you watching. Thank you to Grand Strand Nissan for allowing me to show you this awesome vehicle at nighttime. And if you have any questions or anything, leave it in the comments. If you have any experience with a vehicle like this, maybe there's some kind of lighting that I missed, please leave it in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.